Hello and welcome to another episode of the Williams Learning Lab. In this episode, we'll be balancing a synthesis reaction. A synthesis reaction is where you have one element plus another element and they chemically react to form a compound of the two elements combined. In this example, we're going to be balancing a synthesis reaction of the synthesis of ammonia. In this example, we have nitrogen gas plus hydrogen gas yielding ammonia gas. So when I balance equations, what I like to do is I take both sides of the equations, and then I put the elements that we have on both sides. So we got nitrogen and we have hydrogen. Okay, after I do that, I just count the number of atoms on each side. So we have two nitrogens because the coefficient of 2 says we have two of those. We have a coefficient of 2 for hydrogen, so that means we have two hydrogens. On the product side of the equation, we have one nitrogen, and the coefficient of 3 says we have 3 hydrogens. Okay. So this is our before, and I just draw a line to separate the process. And we have two nitrogens on the reactant side and one nitrogen here on the product side, so those are unbalanced. We have two hydrogens, and then we have 3 hydrogens. Both of those are unbalanced. So let's start playing with some numbers. I'm going to try to balance out my nitrogens first, and so to do that I need to put a coefficient of 2 in front of my ammonia, and so this will have consequences. So now the coefficient of 2 applies to the nitrogen and the hydrogen, so 2 times 1 gives me a total of 2, and now we have 2 times 3 gives me a total of 6 hydrogens. So my nitrogens are balanced out, and so the consequence here is that we still have unbalanced hydrogens. Well, to balance these hydrogens, I got to think, what number can I multiply times 2 to get 6? Well, 3 times 2 will give me 6. So I put a coefficient of 3 here. 3 times our subscript of 2 gives me a total of 6. And so I still have 2 nitrogens on this side. And so when I look, I have 2 nitrogens and 2 nitrogens, 6 hydrogens and 6 hydrogens. So now we have a balanced synthesis equation. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, would you consider like, commenting, or subscribing? Until next time, keep on learning.